Welcome to Huntington, West Virginia and Joan C. Edwards Stadium, home to the thundering herd of Marshall and one of the toughest places to play in all of college football. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the Georgia State Panthers taking on the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Marshall's offense will get the first crack at it here. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. Hauls it in. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Looking for room. It's Turner. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. He breaks a tackle. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Feeling some heat. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. A little screen to the running back. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on downs. The Panthers offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out quickly.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And there was some eye contact going on there on that last play. Press man coverage. The receiver was looking at his guy like, please throw this up for me. You know we got this one. I'm going to beat this guy at the line of scrimmage and make a play. Quarterback, there was no doubt where he was going with it. That's just two guys being on the same page.
He's not afraid to go deep. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been. After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. They want to just keep throwing it. And wings it incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this
and the defense gets to the quarterback.
A loss of 3 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Braxton. Throws for the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to get to him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
That's the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Finds his man. It's Brock.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Looks as if they'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3. Pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They're trying to get... Gonna take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. He's going to pass. Firing toward the end zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Offense gets set for second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First down here for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones C. Edwards Stadium.
Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. He'll keep it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Now on second down.
Second down.
He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Shotgun snap on third down. Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense, because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. 2nd and short now after that completion. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. The option look. Spins away from the defender. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Turner. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Deep shot for the end zone. And the ball is intercepted.
That's the end of the third
Defense has been dominant. We reached the end of the third quarter. Nobody's been able to get on the board as we check out the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Got it in the middle. It's Fleming. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Georgia State jumps back to the line. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll leave it with him. The Panthers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. They'll run it from the gun. Finds a crease at the 20. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, second and 6. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. From the gun, the running back has it. Headed to the end zone. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. Guys, this is the kind of finish we hoped for. Tie game. Offense with a chance to grab the lead in the waning moments. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
It's now second and goal.
Pushes for the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, and how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Western Kentucky delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Bowling Green. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout CUSA. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The offense comes out for what almost certainly will be its final drive late in the fourth quarter. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Looking to throw, it's Braxton. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. After the incompletion, let's see if they go back to the air on second and 10 from the 33. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Timeout called by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock. On second down, just keeps firing. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Getting some heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. That one comes out hot down the right side. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been. To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist-deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jeff.